Hey, everybody, it's time. It's time for the virtual comedy show. Yay!
Yay!
I'm Steve Goodie. I'm one of the hosts of the show. Ordinarily, Brad does the opening thing, but Brad is on an airplane right now, hoping to get some disease I don't know about. So he pre-recorded his stuff, so he's going to do the opening bit, and then we're going to jump right into the opening credits, and then we're going to do our show. So here we go.
Everybody, welcome to the show, and we are live. Well, you're all live. I am right now on a plane flying from Kansas to Charlotte, mask on tight, trying to hold my breath as Karens complain their First Amendment rights are being violated and their HIPAA isn't being honored. Pray for me. And let's start the show.
In a cabin going crazy cause a flu that's worse than swine swept the planet, so damn it, here we are in quarantine.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. Please be quiet, except for laughing. We've been a Zoom meeting civilization for more than a year. Come on, you know the drill. Just be polite. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. So get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle, and let's make our semi-quarantined world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
Hey everyone, it's time for the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goodie.
Yay!
Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome their very special guest,
Carla Ulbrich!
live from their respective vaccinated homes. And now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Yay! Hang on. Let's get, okay, here comes Brad again. That's right. That's what's supposed to happen.
Great show. Carla
Here we go.
Ulbrich is here. Steve Goodie's got some great stuff. Patti Vasquez, I wish I was there. I'm flying in a plane right now, trying to take sips under my mask before I get caught, which is for some reason why I have the mustache on. So, okay, here we go. So the Sturgis rally is going on as we speak. 800,000 bikers, no masks, few vaccines. On the bright side, though, in a couple months, there's going to be a huge sale on used Harleys. COVID. Okay. By the way, here's up to the minute news. On September 24th, 2182, the Bennu asteroid may hit the Earth and cause amazing devastation. In 2182. Of course, researchers have said not to worry because there won't be humans on the Earth because of climate change in 2082. So by the time we get to 2182, it'll just be a Keith Richards problem.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, did you see China is cracking down on any democracy protesting and cracking down on Hong Kong citizens looking for freedom? But now they are cracking down and banning any songs that violate the national unity in karaoke bars. So that's right. They're monitoring all tone-deaf singers for any religious songs, gambling references, cult tunes, or obscenity. The ban will hit the Kenny Rogers catalog the most. You got to know when to hold on. Okay, some actual songs that have been banned in the past. One, I Love Taiwanese Girls has been banned. And also Beijing Hooligans, also banned. Oddly though, I Love Beijing Girls and Taiwanese Hooligans are just fine to sing. So switch those up. The biggest penalties you can get is you get a 2-year sentence if you don't ironically say that Kid Rock is a cowboy, baby. Florida Governor DeSantis today asked Florida residents to review their disaster plans. Did you see this? He said, review your disaster plans. News outlets are reporting that Tropical Storm Fred is headed to the state. The governor said, there's a hurricane? I meant all my plans have been a disaster. You should review yours. Because people are dying. Okay. It's been a long night and I'm tired. Hey, After 80 years, Batman's chum Robin will stop being the boy wonder and start wondering which boys to date. Did you see that? Yes, Bruce Wayne's Ward is coming out as bi in a new anthology comic where after he rescues a male friend from a villain, he then accepts a date from the friend in his civilian identity, to which the male friend says, wait, I thought we agreed you'd wear the suit. Civilian Robin's not hot. Okay. By the way, did you see, oh, hey, quickly moving on, the new full-time host of Primetime Jeopardy is Mayim Bialik. How do you say her name?
Bialik.
You know her. She starred as Blossom and Amy Farrell Fowler on The Big Bang and is a doctorate in neuroscience from UCLA. There were congratulations, but also angry words from mega fans of LeVar Burton, who thought the Star Trek Next Generation star should have been given the job. Many made the point, "Mach nach as gasto mach nach," which is Klingon for nobody cares. Okay. Oh, hey, it's a big win for the Biden administration. The $1.1 trillion infrastructure bill got a lot of bipartisan support in the Senate. One focus of the bill will be to create electric vehicle charging stations in rural areas, disadvantaged communities, and on highways across the U.S. This was a major win for the spray paint and graffiti lobby. Highways, because the cars have to sit there 30 minutes. Okay, Tesla. Eminem is apologizing to Rihanna after he said, "Rihanna, where'd you get the VD at?" during a rap verse. He also said that he sided with violent abuser Chris Brown, who viciously assaulted the Umbrella singer. Eminem, which I don't know if you know this, is Latin for enema, might be feeling a little pressure to suck up as Rihanna recently became a billionaire. And is one of the most respected artists and businesswomen in the world, whereas Chris Brown and Marshall Mathers are about as relevant as a Milli Vanilli tribute band. Let's go, keep going down. Oh, and back to Florida real quick. Florida is begging the federal government for hundreds more ventilators. And not because the state is overrun with dying unvaccinated COVID patients. No. Governor DeSantis assured us that Pitbull needs them as beatboxes at his clubs. They sound really good. Oh, hey. The OAN network is being sued for $1.6 billion by Dominion voting machines. One charge using fake experts. One OAN election expert was Ed Solomon, touted as a mathematician who declared it was mathematically impossible for Joe Biden to win, but what didn't add up was his biography. In reality, Solomon is a swing set installer and an alleged convicted drug dealer. Where was this guy during all my press conferences, said Rudy Giuliani. Because he got bad people. Oh, YouTube has banned Rand Paul for 7 days for posting anti-mask videos based on false information. But he disagrees, saying the information comes from as reputable a place as where he got his doctorate. And if you draw Tippy the Turtle, you can be a doctor too. Tippy the Turtle. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I'm going to give you because we have such a great show. Great music. We've got Carla Ulbrich. We've got Steve Goodie. Hey, Steve, do that top 10. What do you think? All right.
All righty. Brad Tassell, everybody. Yeah, man, such a different energy when he's performing in a hotel room for his coat. All right. It is time, as he said, for the top 10. We've been doing this every week for 67 weeks now.
Woo!
And if you've been following the show, like I know 2 or 3 of you have, I often try to have it have something to do with what's going on in the news. But in the past couple of weeks, I've been just doing silly stuff because that seems to be more fun. So we're going to go with that again this week. Tonight's top 10 category is top 10 kinds of meatballs. And when I start thinking these things up, I often wonder, are there really 10? But then it turns out with just a little bit of effort, I find way more than 10. So these are the top 10 kinds of meatballs. Here we go. Number 10, spicy meatballs.
Okay.
That's a spicy meatball. All right. Number 9, Swedish meatballs.
Yummy.
Uh-huh.
Number 8, meatballs. See Coyote, Wiley. Not all of these are going to make sense. Number 7, in October, trick or treat balls, and you're going to get TP'd. Okay. Number 6, Robin when he's forced to clean Batman's bedpan. Holy sheet balls.
We have a theme.
Yeah, we do. Number 5, in ancient Egypt, Nefertiti balls. Number 4, in Casablanca, bourbon neat balls.
All right.
Number 3, if it's got feathers, parakeet balls.
Okay.
All right.
Number 2, Jimmy Hoffa's concrete balls. And the number 1 kind of meatball, meet and greet balls. See Andrew Cuomo, also indiscreet balls and obsolete balls.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Now, as we did last week, because I've been asked this a couple times. Do you really only think up 10? No, I think up way more than 10. And some people said, well, let's hear the other one. So as we're going to continue the tradition from last week, now I present the bottom 10 kinds of meatballs. Here we go. Tiny, itchy mesquite balls, chubby, funny Italian Dom DeLuise balls, toilet seat balls. For the vegans, we have wheat balls. If your computer stops working, try Control Alt Delete balls. The Go-Go's, we got the beat balls. The Doobie Brothers taking it to the street balls. And Ernie and Bert live on Sesame Street balls.
Not bad.
Thank you very much. I think that was well worth it. All right. The time has come, everybody, for our headliner. And there she is right there. Let's add her to the spotlight. Hi, Carla Ulbrich.
Hey, Carla.
Hello.
Add there.
I thought you were going to do a song. Is that
I was. I just realized that I was going to. How about if we have you do your set and then I'll practice and I'll do my song after you're done? Is that okay with you?
okay?
If you're ready.
I'm ready.
You look ready. All right, everybody. Please welcome once again, Carla Ulbrich.
Woo.
All right. Thank you. Where have all the waiters gone? Long time passing. Where have all the waiters gone? I ordered long ago. Where have all the waiters gone? Wandered off looking for a better job. When will they ever return? When will they ever return? Where have all the cashiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the cashiers gone? Self-checkout blows.
Yes, it does.
Where have all the cashiers gone? Sick of Karens getting in their face. Why would they ever return? Why would they ever return? Where have all the Ubers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the Ubers gone? I called long ago. Where have all the Ubers gone? Tired of angry drunks throwing up in the back seat. When will they ever return? Probably never, because Uber keeps ripping them off. Where have all the workers gone? Greener pastures. Where have all the workers gone? I forgot this line. Where have all the workers gone? The free market works both ways. Oh, how the tables have turned. Oh, how the tables have turned. With apologies to Pete Seeger. All right. You know, it's like, thank you. It's like 97 degrees here today, and I don't know about you, but that makes me think about Christmas in Australia. Oh, holy crap. I forgot to buy some presents. And it's the night before Christmas again. I'm going to straight to hell for that one. All right. Off the alcoholic had a very bright red nose. And when the doctor saw it, he said, I've seen a lot of those. All of the other reindeer used to laugh at what he tried. When he was really loaded, he believed that he could fly. Explains everything. Almost everything. All right. You think you know this one. There's a little twist to it now. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. A Christmas greeting in Espanol. In the USA, we say Merry Christmas. Better hear you saying Merry Christmas. Read my lips, buddy, Merry Christmas. I'm reporting you to ICE. Don't do that. Don't report your neighbor to ICE. All right, so it's getting, past the halfway point in the year. In a couple months, I will probably have finally met the deductible on my health insurance. And that always motivates me to do strange things like go lick a flagpole. I want to get my money's worth out of my health premiums. Like, hey, kids, hey, here's some scissors. Start running. Joe, here's a gerbil. You know what to do with it.
Oh.
The cost of health care is crazy. I'm absolutely mortified. They say the best way to fix it is to let the free market decide. Okay, let's go shopping. Hi. How much for a bullet wound? I asked him at the urgent care. $16,000. I guess I'll take this gaping wound and try my luck in Delaware. Wait, how about this broken bone? It's just a broken bone. $2,000 copay? Come on, it doesn't even need to be set. All right, never mind. I'll just hobble back outside and take myself to the vet. The cost of healthcare is crazy. I'm absolutely mortified. They say the best way to fix it is to let the free market decide. My kids and I all got the flu. Getting sick, getting old. But when I heard the price, I said, did I say flu? I meant to say the common cold. Oh, my sister said, the baby's coming. So I put her in the car and I floored it. I asked him at the intake, what's this gonna cost? You have to ask, you can't afford it. Well, we're finally going on vacation, but it wasn't exactly what I planned. My husband needs a whole lot of dental work. Looks like we're going to Thailand. Cost of healthcare is crazy. They said to shop around and I tried. But no health and no care. That's what you get when you let the free market decide.
#1 hit.
All right, who here, by a round of applause, has no idea what a homeowners association is? Okay, who here, by a round of loud boos, is in a homeowners association? Oh, too many people. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we live in an HOA. It should be an HOE, Hell on Earth. Yes, you might have read that awful story about the Florida condo collapse. That was because the homeowners association could not get the job done, among other reasons. But anyway, an HOA was involved. Well, so let's just go ahead and implicate them, all right? And our HOA here was pretty bad, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get involved. I'm going to make a difference. I'm going to get on the board. I'm going to displace some of these people who are not only incompetent, but rude. And I did make a difference. I wanted to make a difference. I made a difference. I wound up in therapy. And more importantly, I got a song out of it. If you like drama and gossip and spending people's money, you need to run for the board. Making up rules and randomly enforcing them, you need to run for the board. If you like to sow division, you belong in this position with just an ounce of labor for clothes on your neighbor. If you love being hated, it can't be overstated, you need to run for the board. If you like email and email and email and email, you need to run for the board. Meetings and meetings and in between more meetings, you need to run for the board. If you get a lot of cheer from a corporate atmosphere and you like getting henpecked and don't want a paycheck. If you love a lot of jargon, then man, what a bargain, you need to run for the board. RFPs, legalese, website technicalities, developer abatements, convoluted financial statements, notices of violation, cases going to arbitration, bylaws, covenants. I asked for explanations once. If you like bullies and egos and straight up control freaks, you need to run for the board. Getting yelled at needlessly, then being sworn to secrecy, you need to run for the board. Did you hear about Redacted? Who hasn't paid Redacted? And that thing at Redacted, why that rule was enacted. If you're craving more dysfunction but you missed your family function, you need to run for the board. I'm off the board now.
Yeah.
Good job.
That hits it right on the head.
Hey, that's all I prepared for this evening. Thank you.
Oh, is it?
My Carla talk.
Well, thank you, Carla Ulbrich. How about it for Carla Ulbrich, everybody? Anybody have any questions for Carla before we move on?
HOA would be a deal breaker for me if I was looking for a house.
Same.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yes. In retrospect, me too. I'm not saying that's the neighborhood I live in now, but I'm not saying that it's not.
Well, Carla's experience was different because first she moved to New Jersey, so she was numb to disappointment. And then the HOA came in.
Right. I
I'm
was
guessing.
just overpaying for everything already.
I'm just guessing.
Here we
All
can
right.
just blame our council.
What'd you say, Alice?
Here we can just blame the city council.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of my.
Oh yeah, I got a text from Move On right after I got off the board, and they're like, "How would you like to be a representative for the?" And I was like, "Not no, but hell no."
How'd you like to be on the planning commission for 30 years?
All
Wait,
right.
that's my mom.
I'm still detoxing.
All right, let's hear one more time for Carla. Thank you, Carla.
Yay!
Yay. And now, as promised, it's my big banjo debut. Thank you very much. You've all heard some of this, but I've added a coda, so I'm going to do the whole thing. You've heard the first part of this every week if you've been tuning into our show. In a cabin, going crazy, 'cause a flu that's worse than swine swept the planet, so damn it, here we are in quarantine. We've been quarreling, we've been snarling, oh my darling wife of mine. It's a toilet paper zombie apocalypse, I'm sure glad we're out of quarantine. But Delta spawn, damn we thought this crap was gone. Could it be we're heading back to quarantine? Now the governor governors of red states have gone and outlawed mask mandates. Seems to me the GOP wants us to die, including kids. I'm so glad I got my full vaccine. Oi. Get vaccinated, you dummies!
But not you guys aren't done.
Can I put the banjo down without it falling? Hey, I did it. All right. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. Our good friend Patti is going to melt for us now. Hi, Patti.
Hey, Patti.
Hello. You know what? I'm so glad that it's nighttime in Chicago because we have had sweltering heat here too. And it's the kind of heat that you walk outside and it feels personal. Like it comes at you, it envelopes you, and you're like, why are you trying to just melt my lungs? It hurts. And I'm actually sitting in my very air-conditioned car right now. And I was delighted to have Steve Goodie on my radio show today.
I was delighted too.
It was wonderful. I was going to talk politics on my show, only right before I went on the air, I saw the video of the game that's happening in Iowa. The White Sox and the New York Yankees are playing on the Field of Dreams. And I thought, well, I was going to talk about something else tonight, only I started watching the opening where Kevin Costner came out of the corn, and not the children kind, but came out of the corn and walked on the field. And it was so cool. I don't know if you're fans, but I was crying. The music, the sweeping music this makes, and believe me, all the ball players, they're wearing the classic uniforms, the White Sox, even with the black stirrups. Some of them are wearing the baggy pants, like they're wearing their pajamas. I don't get that look at all. And they all walked out on the field, and it was beautiful. One guy I saw grab his crotch because that's kind of, it's expected, sometimes encouraged, but whatever. It was wonderful to watch, and that movie is 30 years old. Can you guys believe that movie is 30 years old? They're out in the middle of Iowa today playing baseball, making the corny jokes. I even made one. See what I did? Even the line, "Is this heaven?" Only this time they said it is. And I grew up playing baseball. My dad taught me how to play baseball when I was a kid, and he used to hit fly. I was an outfielder because I'm a lefty and I don't have quick reflexes and I can't pitch, meaning I couldn't play first base or pitch. So I was an outfielder, and my dad used to hit fly ball after fly ball after fly ball at me. And I'd be like, "Daddy, I'm tired." And he'd be like, "Then catch one." So I was so bad at baseball when I first started that my dad taught me how to lean in. He goes, "Hey, Pat, you got to get on base. You're a good runner, but you got to get on base. So this is what I want you to do. Next time you're at the bat, lean into the pitch and don't move." So a chipped elbow, a cracked rib, and nearly concussed. I stopped doing that. But here's my dad's solution. He goes, "All right, I don't want to see you get hurt anymore." And this is after 2 years, by the way. I still couldn't hit the ball. I was the only girl on the team, by the way. The boys, they loved having me on the team. They just wouldn't tell me when we had games. So I was like, "We're practicing a lot." They're like, "Yeah, you are." So my dad didn't want me to get hurt anymore. So he goes, "Next time you're at the plate, just swing and let go of the bat. You'll scare them a little." Yeah. He goes, "You'll scare them a little. They'll never throw it in the strike zone again." So I let go of the bat. I knock out the second baseman. And they never threw it in the strike zone again. So these are my memories of watching the opening of it's just amazing to watch. By the way, as Steve will attest, and if Brad were here, and all the comics as road comics, you'll see a sign for something. You're like, for example, maybe I saw a sign that said the childhood home of Laura Ingalls one time in the middle of Iowa, DeSmet. And it was not just on the side of the road, by the way. When they say get off, exit here for the whatever site you want to see, they don't mean that it's on the side of the road. They mean it's on Bob's Road next to some, what's the gas stations? The Casey's. The Casey's, like Casey's gas station and Laura Ingalls' childhood home. The ballpark in Dyersfield, in Iowa, it's not that far from the highway, but I brought someone with me who had never seen the movie, and I made him sit on the bleachers and pretend like he was falling backwards while choking on a hot dog. Oh, these are the things that comics do when we're on the road. And I I look forward to doing it again. And by the way, Steve, you didn't mention when you were on my show that you're coming to Chicago. So I hope that you find some great little things on the highway.
Thanks. I hope I do too. And I forgot to tell you when I was on the radio with you, the only time I've ever hit an actual baseball with an actual baseball bat was on the actual Field of Dreams in like 1994. I was on the road and a friend of mine lived near it and he took us out there and you could pay a couple bucks. This was, nobody was there. The movie was already done. And I actually hit a baseball for the first and last time. And then, then Darth Vader came out and said, "You're from the 60s, aren't you?" And I said, "I don't know what's going on." So we got out of there. Patti Vasquez, awesome. Everybody. Yay! And while I was on the radio with Patti today, it went really well, and we talked to some nice people who called. It was cool being on a real radio show that's actually on the radio. No internet required. It's actually a radio show, and people are actually getting paid to be on the radio, and people call in, and it's on the radio. And we were so excited about that Patti forgot how to play songs that she was going to play of mine. So we're going to play one now, and I came out with this just a couple of weeks ago, and let's watch it now, because why not? We got extra time because Brad's not here. Okay, here we go.
Just an old-fashioned gun law coming from the crazy GOP. Just an insane open carry, no permit needed, free-for-all gun law makes me so proud to live in Tennessee. Well, he's never been to Pittsburgh, but he's been to Mar-a-Lago. And when he visits Puerto Rico, he always brings some paper towels. In Arizona, they keep counting votes, but what does it matter? Ain't nothing sadder. Tucker told me Donald won. That's right. That's why MAGA threw an insurrection and someone got kicked off Twitter. But there ain't no way Donald won. None. There ain't no rigged election. Son, wash away my sorrows, wash away my tears, Uncle Joe and Kamala. I had one long nervous breakdown for 4 damn years. Glad we got Joe and Kamala. QAnon, they say God's coming back. QAnon, oh, the IQ points they lack. There's a lying sack of bull crap. Ken Copeland and Al Capone combined. His believers hang on every single word he says when he's talking out of his behind. Yeah, he always has some mighty fine hydroxychloroquine singing, "Oh, I'm gonna hurl." He's the nitwit whisperer. He thinks the moon's a plant and his cult agrees he's full of hamburgers and cold fat feet. That was Don, everybody. Give him a hand. He'll be back in August. Oh, God.
And it's tomorrow. Tomorrow he's coming back. Yay! That's what they tell me anyway. I honestly don't. What does everybody think? Is it going to happen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Friday the 13th. Interesting choice.
Isn't it? Yes. And I've read it's
It'd be on lucky day.
It's actually National Kool-Aid Day, and that's for real. The second Friday of August every year is in fact National Kool-Aid Day. So it all just fits really good. Speaking of Kool-Aid, we need your money. That doesn't seem to make any sense, but this is the point in the show where Brad will say, "Hey, if you've enjoyed the show, that's great. And if you can't contribute, that's perfectly fine. We're happy to have a show to come together and vent and stuff. It's very cathartic and very helpful for those of us who create stuff and can't be on the road. But if you'd like to spend some money, we recommend that you go to virtualcomedyshow.com. That number again, virtualcomedyshow.com. If you can give us $1 or $2 or $20,000, that'd be fine. And we divide it evenly amongst all the comedians who performed. And since there's only 4 of us this week, that's a 20% raise for each of us. So we might each get $2. So if you'd be willing to help us out, we'd sure appreciate it. Our show is almost done now. What we traditionally do is the worst joke of the week, and we're going to have that from Brad in just a second on videotape. And then we play the closing credits, which has some funny jokes in it that I put in every week because I got nothing else to do. And then we're going to say goodbye to Facebook, and then those of us who are here in the Zoom meeting can chat a little bit if we want. So here we go, worst joke of the week. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
an amazing show, I guarantee it. And I want to thank you for coming. Now I thought I would do the worst joke of the week, and then we'll have the Thursday song. Thank you so much, and pray that I land safe. Here we go. Worst joke of the week. Marjorie Taylor Greene has been banned from Twitter for posting false claims about the COVID vaccine, saying the FDA should not fully approve the use of the vaccine because she has just gotten into the wills of many of her supporters, and it would be worth millions if they would die. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Have a very merry Thursday. It's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose. You know, we tried to incorporate all the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursday. Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the revelry. Have a very merry Thursday. Put on your orange fez and decorate the Thursday tree with milk, bone, spam, and pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday.